Okay guys, so I know I've left it for literally ages, and the reason for that is I'm just a lazy shit who would rather make cars in his garage than record. I don't know why I chose this car. I wish I chose something more interesting like the Charger, the 67 one. But I checked Red Dot Games on Facebook, and basically they said they're adding these quarter-mile drag races and bleeding supercharged charges and shit, and I was literally I think I'm gonna create a save which is on expert mode, but I'm also gonna keep this save, which I think is possible, and basically I'm just gonna be sweating this game. So you're gonna see a shit ton of these videos, and I apologize for the swearing, but basically I did make a really bad mistake without realizing, since I haven't actually recorded doing this car in about a month. I may have accidentally sold all the parts. What that means is we're going to have to buy all of the parts again, which is annoying as shit. Mostly because I'm going to lose, or possibly not lose, money. Basically, this is going to be really annoying. First thing we're going to do is repair the body frame, because I don't want any of that rust touching the new engine parts. Second of all, putting up there, and then we're going to add the rear suspension, and then we're going to add the front suspension. God, this is annoying as shit. Can I just say the most useful thing in the actual world in this game is the tablet. Nothing has ever been more just like swallowed my own bleeding tongue. Oh, like I know I have quite a bit of money in the top right, but having to spend $450 billion kills you, okay? I think what I'm gonna do is just do the back suspension, then I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. When I'm doing the expert mode series though, it will be a lot different, because I will obviously do about 2 or 3 cars in between, but then I'll flip it. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to do this and talk. It's probably a little bit better, probably pre-recording and adding voices after, but yeah, basically I'll talk more and I'll like tell you stories about cars and stuff, because I am quite a lot into cars, and so is my father. Right, so I'm gonna bring you back when. Also, can I just mention, it's 11:15. If my mother caught me on the computer, I couldn't tell you what she'll do to me. Also, can I just mention, it's 11:15. If my mother caught me on my computer. God save our gracious Kane. One thing I already love about this flipping car is the rear suspension is so simple. Literally, it's so beautiful, man. It's literally, it's like a long thing, and then this long thing goes into the long thing. You just tighten it up a little bit, put this tiny thing in the massive thing, and then put a shoe inside of it. Add the drum, because everything's better with a drum, and that's practically it. No, it's not. I've still got. God damn it! I'm so retarded. This is a result of what happens when you don't go on this game in years. I think we've pretty much finished the rear suspension. It's now we've got to go to the horrible part. What engine block is needed for this? It's actually not as expensive as I thought it would be. My god. I might sound like a bit of an arsehole because I do have quite a lot of money, but you gotta learn to appreciate money, man. That money took a long time to get. That XP took a long time to get, okay? Money doesn't come overnight. You got to work for it, okay? and that money took a shit ton of time to earn. Because the thing with me is, I'll buy a car, I'll repair it, like I'm gonna sell it, and then I'll get too attached to it and decide not to sell it. Like that Charger I've got, I'm gonna show you. Look, this is a before picture. That was when I was like, I'm gonna restore this. I'm gonna sell it. This is after. Well, it looked so beautiful. I just decided to myself that, you know, what's the point of selling it, man? You know, why'd I sell it, man? Why'd I? I'm so dumb. See, I'm thinking to myself right now, why did I choose the worst engine in the game to work on? I'm not gonna get much profit on it, am I? I'm not very clever, am I? I think I did it mostly because I wanted an easy car to start with. But I still just don't understand why I chose this car. Like, I could have, like... Oh, also, guys, can I just say, I've had a very upsetting moment on this game. My hardest moment on this game was... Well, you remember the last episode? I think it was the last episode. I had a Ford Mustang. It was beautiful, okay? It was beautiful. And also, can I just actually say, because I don't know if you've noticed throughout the video, I found a tutorial or something on how to change all the car names in the settings to their real names in real life. So if I pressed O on this, it would be its... wait, what? Oh, if I pressed... it would be what car it is in real life, basically. So that makes everything a hell of a lot easier. Yeah. But yeah, I needed a bit of money, so I sold it, and it was horrible. If you guys ever played this game, and you had a car which you could really attach to, and it's like, oh, no I didn't. But yeah, say you had a car that you're really attached to, and then you sell it because you need the money, like you need the money, you hate it. It's like, I sold it, and the moment I sold it, you have to press save, otherwise you know you won't press it, and pressing it is the hardest thing in the world. For God's sake, I bought the wrong thing again. Pressing that button is the hardest thing in the world to do. I was so upset. It was the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I don't think I'll ever be able to go through it again. I don't think I'll ever be able to sell my Charger, because selling my Charger would be like selling my life, or selling my body. Selling my Charger would be horrible, because I love my Charger, okay? At the end of the video, just like I did the Mustang, I think, I will show you my Charger. I restored it in fact, I already showed you 2 pictures of it, but I'll show it you anyway, because it gives me an excuse to get out. But it's see, something about the Charger, okay? There's something about the Charger which I just love. Like, I was never really into muscle cars, and I'm not... Most of the reason I like the muscle cars now, I'm not gonna lie, is Fast and Furious, because they look sexy as shit. But the other reason is, it's something about muscle cars, like the loudness, the bleeding... Like, I'm more of a flipping like drift guy, you know. If you gave me a bleeding choice, a hypercar or a bleeding like a Japanese drift car or something, say an Evo or a bleeding RX-7. RX-7 is my dream car, so obviously I had to choose that. Then I'll choose the RX-7, even though there's a hypercar, or even if I'd choose the hypercar and sell it for for me to get a better RX-7 and bleeding pimp it out and shit. Oh, I hate saying pimp it out. It's like the worst word in the world. Whenever I hear it, I want to kill myself. But no, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, there's something, it's like, if you gave me a muscle car and a drift car, and I had to choose one of them, I would, it's like, it would be hard. Oh, for God's sake, what's with me and being getting the wrong things? It's like, it's weird. It's a lot I don't know. It's I don't know. It's something about muscle cars which is so nice. It's like my dad has a Ford Fiesta van, and it's got an ST engine in it, and it's a sleeper. I can tell you that it's beautiful. But and it's Jesus Christ, I've never got so deep into a video. Do you know how weird it is going from being a funny moments YouTuber to playing Car Mechanic Simulator and talking about your life? Do you know one thing that I'm desperate for this game to add? In fact, no, two things that I'm desperate for this game to add. One of them is engine swaps, okay? This game will be so good with engine swaps. But what's the point in having an engine swap if you can't show off your bleeding engine swap? As in, not as in showing off, but say going for a quarter-mile drag race like that, adding and then racing someone, and they don't expect you to go flying down the track, wrecking their Ford Mustang. I want multiplayer on this game, and I want flipping. Oh, I'm getting confused on my own flipping words. I want basically engine swaps and... Why am I getting confused? I want engine swaps and multiplayer. I think that'll be awesome. Awesome. One thing I do love about this game is the fact that when they add a new DLC, it's like... The DLC is awesome, okay? The DLC is sick. It's like the tuning DLC, beautiful. They added a few new cars. I mean, I didn't really like the Mercedes DLC, hence why I didn't get it. Basically, I love how this game had some sexy ass DLCs, okay? Like the tuning DLC added some beautiful things and some games and some things which... The Dodge Charger would not be complete without a carbon fibre hood. I think I've decided when I finish with this car, and I know it's actually stupid me deciding to do this, but I think I'm just going to keep it because I'm probably going to lose money on it anyway. I've not done any calculations of how much I've spent and how much I've lost, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to lose money on it. So I think I've decided that I'm not going to sell it. That's such a dumb idea, but a man's got to do what he's got to do. I don't even... Alright guys, I think... Oh wait, I think I know where it is actually. I literally have 5 bump parts put back on the car, and that's obviously the 4 wheels and the brake, the fuel pump even. And I completely... There it is, right. I completely forgot where the fuel pump's supposed to go. However, I figured, well, where would it go? Maybe the fuel tank. Right, now we've got to worry about customizing it. Now, I think I'm going to stay with normal rims, because the tuner ones cost a shit ton of money anyway, and I think it'll look a little bit too ricey on it. They're basic too, I believe, so if we find those, we'll consider whether we're going to use the basic twos. There. They're so ugly. I like those. Or no, we're gonna use the normal ones, and not just because they're cheap as flipping chips. I just want it to look as stock kind of as possible, other than the body, because we're gonna rice that shit. My voice has gone horrible because it's like 11 o'clock at night. Right, now, what is it called again? The Ford Pinto. So, Ford Pinto. Let's see if there's any tuner things. Ford Pinto. There actually is. The thing is, are we going to make it look stupid is the real question. Well, there's no doubt about it. I'm getting those. And I'm getting those. They're expensive as crap. We'll get those. I feel like that looks really dumb. We'll get it to see how it looks, which... The money we've just spent. What is... That is disgusting. Well, what's the normal one look like is the real thing? Probably just flat as, yeah. I think I'm gonna have it with a black thing on it. No, I'm joking, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna torture you guys. I'm not that mean. Come on. we're keeping that bumper. Are we gonna keep it stock colour? Is the real question for you. Stock colour. What do you guys think? Will you guys comment down below if we should keep it stock colour? Well, we're gonna obviously respray it stock colour just so it looks cool. Like, I feel like it looks really bland without the black thing. I love I'm just calling it a black thing because I have no idea what it is. No, it looks stupid. It looks like a wart's grown on the hood of the car. Alright, let's take it to the paint shop. And you guys are going to comment below and tell me what colour you think I should have it, okay? Choose factory colour. We'll paint it factory colour, why not? Make it look nice and shiny. Back to garage. And there it is. This is what took a month to do. But I must admit, it looks a hell of a lot better though. Have a look at this. It actually looks quite nice though, to be fair. What do you guys think? This actually looks like an okay car. I'm not just saying that because it took me a month and I want to feel better about myself. Could you drive it without a hood? Because then I'd be a proper bad man. Because, like, you would be a proper bad man if you did it without a hood though, wouldn't you? You know, and you forget how to get out of the car. How do I get out of the car? Oh, it's... okay. So the real question is... this. I think I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm gonna put that on. I'm sorry, I have to. I'm sorry. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and like if you like Car Mechanic Simulator videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I have a complaint about my car, it's shit. I almost forgot, I did say at the end of the video I'll show you my charger, and this is it. Look at this. As you can see, the theme's black. It looks sexy as crap. VA OHB, beautiful. Just look how beautiful this is. Oh my god.